let's turn our attention back over to Crystal Palace. Adam Wharton, he was, we weren't sure whether he'll start here today. There were rumours that perhaps he was injured. He played a crucial role here today, Darren. How much do you think he contributed?
He was outstanding. He is one of the best midfield players in the Premier League, in my opinion, in that position. He gets Palace ticking. He's brave, not only brave in the tackle, he's brave in possession. He wants the ball in tight areas. He dictates play for Crystal Palace. Yes, they didn't have much possession today, but everything just went through him, and he made some brave blocks, got a couple in the face. I thought it was an outstanding performance.
What he's got in his locker for me is he'll receive the ball in tight areas. There's a lot of pressure around him, a lot of bodies from the opposition. He knows the switch is on, and he's one of the best switches of play in the Premier League at the moment. And he's like, he did it a few times today, and a couple of times he tried to do it, couldn't quite get the ball under control. The switch was on, he knew it, and he's so good at doing it.
What do you think his ceiling is?
Oh, he could go to the very, very top. Look, he's at Crystal Palace, he's learning his trade, he come over from Blackburn. Dougie Freedman, what a signing that he's produced for the football club once again. His ceiling is the sky's the limit for this player. We see with Elisa, we've seen with Eze at this football club. He could go anywhere and play. Hopefully, with my affiliation with Palace, he stays with Palace, has the European tour with Palace next season. But look, when those big clubs come calling, it's hard to say no.
But that's not like Darren said earlier, the fact they've won the cup now, I think it probably eases the pressure on. Maybe one player might go, but there's like 5 or 6 that are really well sought after. The manager's very, very sought after as well. So I think it will help for the bodies to stay, the bodies they want to stay at the football club to stay now. There might still be a little bit of movement.
Do you think they'll be able to hang on to the likes of Wharton, Eze, Gehi?
They'll be desperate to, and there might be one of them still might go, because that's the nature of football. But I think, as Darren said, they've got a European adventure to look forward to next season now, and that's a big pull out of a football club like this, with support like this.
Winning trophies is a big pull. I've never done it in my career, but playing for a club with this support is also a big pull. Not only have they won the trophy, they are also playing with a club with this stature in terms of support. It was a magnificent atmosphere here today. Man City added to that, of course. They couldn't quite get it over the line, but I think it's inevitable they may lose 1 or 2 if the top clubs come calling. But it won't be cheap.
But Wharton, I think, has been linked by Liverpool. I think Liverpool's been interested. Real Madrid, Barcelona as well. You're talking about the highest of echelons. Do you think he is at that standard? Do you think he's ready for that jump?
I think he is. What I like about him, and Kit will tell you, nothing seems to faze him. Yes, he's young. Yes, he's inexperienced at the highest level. But today, FA Cup final against Manchester City, nothing fazed him. He wanted the ball in tight areas. His teammate trusted him as well. I think the sky's the limit. He could play for any top European club.
Do you think he'll suit Liverpool?
I think he would do, but I think, my personal opinion, he's still getting better all the time, by the way. Yeah. So personally, I think he as an individual would benefit to stay at Palace for next season and keep developing, and then maybe review come the end of next season. So I think personally for him, I think for the Palace is a football club, they're desperate to keep hold of him. But my personal opinion, for him as a player to develop, stay where you are, if the manager stays as well, keep learning under this manager, keep developing, and then when you go to this big club, you want to be playing regularly, you want to feel comfortable, you want to be able to stay in there. At the moment, I think he's still got a little bit to learn, because he's improving all the time. He's getting better and better. He's probably good enough to get the move now, but I think for him to go and really flourish, I think stay at Palace certainly with the right thing.
If he decides to go, you say it's not going to be cheap. How much will you put a price tag on him? What value would you put him? Because some people are saying he's even better than Declan Rice to some level.
Well, I mean, look, the going rate at the moment is 100 million for that centre midfielder that can play not only the number 6, number 8 as well, the number 10. He'd be comfortable in all those. Look, he's very, very young, but I know the owners here. I know they're ambitious. I know they won't be giving people away. We see with Will Saha a few years ago, they're not giving no one away. That's my only argument is he will cost an awful lot of money. He may look at the Elise situation. He's gone to Bayern. He's done fantastically well. He's playing all the time. But I agree with Kit. I think another season here developing puts him in an even higher bracket. Although I believe he can play in a higher team, I think another season here just develops that little bit more.